Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Treasure, and today I got another haul to share with you, and this one I couldn't wait to share. This it's not a lot, but it's all from an antique store, and I was really excited to find some more stuff there. I got some really nice postage stamps, some vintage photos, and I got some really nice yearbooks. Look at the years on them. And then I also got a little bit of linen. So I guess I'll start with the postcards. Although I got these from this antique store, they have a couple different booths, and each one of them were different. So, like this one, I think these were just $1. I'm pretty positive. Yeah. And I noticed that some of them was from the same person, and I like the 1-cent stamps on these and stuff, but I thought they were really great. They're all in individual bags. I like ones like this. I have a little collection of them going on. These were back in 1949. June 29th of 1949, June 28th of 1949. And I like the texture of these too. Like, you can kind of see that in there. Here, let me take this one out so you can kind of get a better look. There you go. Can you see the texture to them, the paper? I love that. And again, 1 cent. That looks like 1949 again, maybe. I'm pretty sure it's from the same one in Illinois. But I love these type of cards. Be quiet, sweetie. Not too loud. They're jumping out and saying peekaboo to each other. So yes, I got that one. I really like this one with the lady in it, the bright colors. This one's in Florida, from Florida. This one's 1962, Monday, February 6th. This one's Wabash Avenue, north from Jackson Boulevard, Chicago. It's showing elevated railway. I thought that was really cool. And still 1 cent. Isn't that so cool? Does that say 1933? I think that's what it says. Yeah, 1933. Cool. Yep, 1933, May 9th, 3 a.m. Williamsburg, Virginia. Garden view of George Whitehouse. This one is not written in the back. That's a plain one. But I definitely like these for like traveling journals. I thought this one was really cool. This one's City of Petoskey and Michigan State Ferry. Love that. Love anything and everything to do with water. And this one hasn't even been used yet. I was wondering if this one had a date at all. Nope. This is A.G. Cook, Petoskey, Michigan. It says right there. And little facts. Love that. And then I found this one that I think I've seen this one before and I never got it. It was still sitting there. But somebody did this writing themselves. They did it with some like glittery paint of some sort, and it kind of pops out a little. It's kind of dimensional, but the flower is so beautiful. And then the back was written with a pencil. And I like how the flowers are embossed too. 1 cent stamp. This one's 1910. October 15th, 4:30 p.m. Wisconsin, 1910. Yeah, I love that. Somebody paid $3. I didn't pay $3 for this one. I only paid $1. So yeah, I thought that was beautiful. And then next is the covered photos, and these ones were $3 a piece. But I think they had like a 10% discount, so I got a couple of them. And yeah, I really like this one, the couple. Although you can tell whenever there's someone with a white dress, it kind of washes them out because of the flash back then, you know, especially contrasting against the black. You know, they needed a big enough flash so they could see him, then it kind of washes out the girl. But it's still noticeable and very beautiful. And I like the back as well. I want to see if I could scan these ones, right? Because these are like over 100 years old. These ones are antique. And then this one, there was actually a couple with him in it, I think. Yeah, printed in Chicago. And I loved the deckled edge on these ones. But that was really cool. This one didn't have anything on it, but I really loved the edges and the photo. I thought that was really good. And then, doesn't this look very similar to the same boy? Yes, sweetie. Sorry if she scared you. This one was in Chicago again. That looks like the same man. And I love the back of this one. Isn't that gorgeous? And the backs of them are all different. And then the back of this one is plain as well. But I really like the photo on this one. Although there's some... It makes it look like he has a black eye, but it's not. It's just some of this brown that's starting to age on it. I feel like I have pictures of her. Sorry, the AC was running again, but yeah, this is playing at the bottom, but it's so beautiful. I feel like I have individual photos of her. And that just seems like the same man over and over again throughout the years. This one looks different, but this seems like the same guy. That for sure. Those ones for sure have to be the same guy. And that looks like younger, older, and then married. So, and I love the background on this too, so love that. I always want to say covered cards. These are cabinet photos. I can never get it right. Cabinet, cupboard, covered, cabinet. Potato, potato. And then here's these, and this was 3, but there's like 3 pieces in here, I thought, or there's 2 pieces in here. And I really like these. The way they were done, it was done so well, and then like around it as well. I'm assuming this was like for the armrest of a chair, maybe? That was like my first guess. You know? They did so well on this. This had to be hand done. And they did such a good job. I love the colors as well. And then they had this piece as well. So I don't know if that was like the back of it, the top of it, you know? Of like a rocking chair maybe? I don't know. But it's beautiful. I thought that would look great in a page, or you know, like little pockets, or having this like droop over and this can like flip up, you know, on a page. It looks so cute. And I love these little daisies and everything. And I just love the different shape to this. I think they did a wonderful job. I really like it. I thought it was worth it. And then the great part, first I found a booth that had some really awesome yearbooks, but they were a little bit pricier, although I really liked them. They were like in the 1910s and stuff, 1912 and stuff, and I almost got one of them. One of them that I really wanted didn't have a price on there, so the seller wasn't there, so I didn't know how much I wanted for, and that one was very thick. It was like a college one, and it was awesome. It was like 1912, 1914, somewhere around in there. So I kept walking around and I found another booth that had a bunch of them, and I grabbed 3 of them. These ones were cheaper. One was 12, one was 18, and one of them was 20. I can't remember exactly because they got to take the stickers off to, you know which booth it was from and price and all that jazz. This one, I think that says Lantern 1946. This one's Lantern as well, 1948, so I got 46 and 48. And then this one's even older. This one has like a thick paper, almost like, you know, file folders. Like that's what this is like, and look how it's sewn in. But this one's 1919. What is that? O-R-A-C-L-E? Oracle? Oracle 1919? I have no idea. So let's do the older one first. And they're like Knights. This one's from Ray Bond Jr. So I'm assuming this one's from Ray Bond Jr. too. I have no idea. I don't see a name in there. Anyways, yeah, there's just such amazing things. Granted, these are a little bit, you know, these are definitely glossy, slippery. But look at all these photos. It is amazing. I love photos in the 40s and 50s, 30s, 20s, 10s, you know, it's amazing. Normally I always find yearbooks that are like in the 80s, and so that's not as exciting. But I love finding old photos like this in yearbooks. I love all their shoes and outfits and everything. It's so adorable. Look at her hair. I love it. And some of them have signatures on them. This was the English teachers, social science teachers. It's really fun reading their names and some of the letters, you know, comments they write on there. They got some signatures from different teachers. So yeah, they got different signatures from different teachers and different students. And then reading some of these made me laugh. And like some were telling how they had a crush on so-and-so, and I was really enjoying just reading their little senior year, you know, little comments and like the little written comments that they wrote. It was quite entertaining. But yeah, look at all these photos. I love them. Some of them are a little hard to read because they wrote on the thing, the design. But some of these photos are like amazing. Love them. Look at her hair. Oh, I love her glasses. Oh, this one got a little rubbed on. I didn't realize that. That's okay. But there's so many of them. So many signatures in here. So many of these to read. I love them. And it just goes on and on and on. And like the reason why I wanted the other one, because they were kind of different. They were like so much here and then on the other page it was here and here. And so that way, if I cut them out, it won't cut the other ones in the back from the way it was. It would be like here, here, and then here, here. That's why I wanted that one so bad. But I couldn't find the owner to it, so... But yeah, there's like a bunch of them in here. And then, ooh, this is in there. I didn't notice that. June 4th of 1948, grads prominent at reunion ball game. Circus. Wow, this is all the way from then. 1948. My parents weren't even born yet. Michigan Belle. Young ladies, a future with Michigan Belle. I have no idea. I'm assuming like phone company. Roller skating. This is awesome. Love this. I'll keep that in there. So many beautiful photos. Ah, I love these. Look at all these little gents too. So great. So, and then, you know, all the photos in here. Look at these tiny ones. So these I think would be, that's the reason why I wanted this one, because all the tiny photos in here. I thought these would be great for like business cards. You know, you want like a tiny little identification photo. Well, I thought these were really cool because they're even smaller than like the normal size ones, like these ones. Granted, these are fantastic as well, but I thought these were really cool because they're smaller, so I can do smaller things with them. Sorry, I forgot to delete some videos. I had more memory. But yes, I am just oohing and awing over all of these. Eastern staff, tennis and ping pong team. Varsity, social service. Yeah, this is fantastic. Look how happy they were. And some not so much. Lantern staff. I don't know, I just think they're great. Look at them. Varsity debate squad. So yeah, so much to use just in this one. And then this one in 1946, a little older. It is falling apart, sadly. But that just means it's been loved, right? Let's see. Because I think the older one didn't really have a photo of the college or school. Council. Yeah, they don't have a photo of the school. This one does. Senior classes of June 1946 and January 47. Eastern High School, Lansing, Michigan. Okay. That's definitely not where I got this. Illustration. Again, so many great photos. Look at those photos. Those are great. I'm loving this. All these little group photos. Look at these ones, seniors. That makes me think of Cinderella almost. When the clock strikes 12. Oh, these are fabulous. Oh, I love these. They're so great. And then I also got all of these to use as well. And then all these photos around it. We got so many different time periods of sketches. These are great. Oh, I love all of these. They're fabulous. So I got a bunch of those. Even more. Yeah, there's a bunch in here. And then I really like these ones. That's why I got these ones as well. These ones are juniors. And look how they have these like little frames around them. Isn't that so cute? And so I can cut each one of these out individually. I thought, how fun is that? I've never seen a yearbook like this. With the little sketch frames with their names in it. Isn't that so cute? Look at her. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. I love it. And they're already falling out, so I don't feel bad. See, they're like tearing out. They've been through a lot. They've been loved. I think this one was so popular, it was looked at a lot. They're sophomores, junior B. This one's cut up too. I don't know if they were mad at this girl. Or maybe that girl. She's really pretty though. D. Dreps. M. Hicks. Oh, she's pretty. They're all pretty. I love these. I love this time period. And now here's the academics. He looks like he could be a troublemaker. What do you think? But he probably got a lot of the ladies, but he looks like he was up to no good sometimes, possibly. I don't know. For those teachers. And I like how these ones are in circles. I like that. Look at these girls. So yeah, so many projects. Oh, look at him. He's handsome. Editors-in-chief. Engineering. Commercial. Home economics. Nice. I wish they still did that. Music classes. Girls Glee Club. Oh. Girls choirs. Looks like it's from a play. Dorothy Hope Smith and Norman Ballmer. Dorothy Hope Smith. I kind of like that name. They even had opera. Eastern High School Symphonic Band. Wow, that's a huge band. These are great. There was some coloring going on. Starlit Hours. So So a dance. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. Knitting club. Paint splashers. There's like a painting class. French club. Fur, feather, and fin. They had so much more things than we do now. Social dancing club. Latin club. Pan American club. What is that? And drama club. Radio club. Bible club. Magicians club they even had. Are you kidding me? Some more sports. I'll definitely use that for those journals that I want to make. I got basketball and football and I think baseball. Girls sports. Oh, they actually had girls basketball, volleyball, golf. Just writing. Yeah, it's so wonderful. And all these like just random photos. Out of school it looks like. They're great. And these ones going to war. Or back, I don't know which way. Seems like those were the days back then. And then here is the oldest one with the paper cover that's like a file folder. But look how worn out it is here, and then like how blue it is here now. Like how much it has aged. Yeah, this is so interesting. It doesn't look like it was opened much because of the unique folding. I have no idea where this one's at. Oh, this is from Lansing High School too. Oracle. At the Oracle? 1900. 19. 1020. Volume 29. 1029. Victory edition. So this one a school or college? Of the class of 1990. I have no idea. Oh no, I said high school. So yeah, it's high school. Wow, look at that. Is this their football team? Yeah, there's a football there. It says champions too. State 1910 champions. Or 1919 champions. Look at those old photos. These are amazing. She looks exhausted. Oh. But she's beautiful. Oh, look at these. Aren't they amazing? I love all of these. I'm obsessed. My dad thought I was crazy for being so excited over this. He's like, they're books over people you don't know. He's like, I don't get it. I'm like, yeah, you won't get it. It's okay. But I'm obsessed with these. Look at her bow. Oh my gosh, I love these. A friend reliable and true. House of Representative, Business Manager, JX, Advertising Manager, Zodiac, 17, JX. So yeah, it just says she's beautiful and therefore to be wooed. She is the woman, therefore to be won. His words are bonds. His oaths are oracles. Trust not in him that seems a saint. Class Treasurer 17. Huh. So it has like a little saying and then what they were involved in. A slender young man, the latest model from Rio City. Huh. These are really interesting. It's nice to know their name and like a little bit about them and what they were in, school events they were into. Okay, doesn't her hair, like the way they parted it, it almost makes it look like a wig. Where is she? Hers. Does that look like a wig? I can't tell. She sits high in all the people's hearts. She was in the Glee Club. Look at these gentlemen. Like, oh my goodness. And like, look at him. Words well thought and slowly spoken are the edged tool of civilization. I love these. But these ones are old enough I can definitely like scan these. I don't think I want to cut these up because I want like both sides, you know. She looks tired. Do you think a woman's silence can be natural? Question mark. Junior class pin committee assistant editor of Zodiac in 1918, editor-in-chief Zodiac in 1919. There's just so many of them. I can just go on and on with these. And then here's the sophomores. Or sophomore officers. And here's the sophomores. Look at that little doodle. Oh my gosh, look at how big that bow is. I love her in her glasses. The names. These are great. So yeah, just being that time period. Gosh, just reading these kind of take you back, you know. Can you just imagine what it was like back then? And just these tiny little things, photos they put in there too. Like, how do they expect them to actually be able to read these? They're so tiny. A leap for life. Jumping in the lake, it looks like. Yeah, I can't even read half of these. But they're really cute. They're teeny weeny little photos. That was their court, their lunchroom, some athletics, board of control. I remember seeing his face further in, or further back. Basketball, football. There's a basketball team. He does not look excited to have his picture taken. Oh my goodness. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A small team. Baseball, some more little photos. Oh boy. This says dear enemies. Tension. Tag ends? I have no idea. Wedding bells will ring so merrily. Our first love. Huh. That's the girls' basketball. We only have 8 girls. Vanity Fair. Miss Mildred. I guess some jokes back here. Songs. And then some advertising in the back. Just think, this was 1919. Over 100 years ago. Oh, there's Ford. Yeah, it was just too amazing not to get. I think it was definitely worth it. So what was your favorite from the antique store? Was it the yearbooks, like the 1919 or the 1940s, or these ones, or the cabinet cards, or the postcards? I'm obsessed with these yearbooks. I couldn't believe it. I finally found ones in the 40s, and then finding one in 1919, it just blows me away. I love looking at it and reading the names and little comments and everything. But if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned for all the projects and other hauls that I have. Talk to you later. Bye.